Hi guys, recently I uploaded a video where the BBC had interviewed members of the public about their opinions on the rail and other transport workers going on strike. Now, the reporter on the ground signalled to her colleague in the studio that while the general public were upset with the inconvenience caused, they were fully supportive of the trade unions and the striking workers. However, BBC NorthWest interviewed one lady, a professor, who said this.
In Liverpool, Professor Sarah Marie Hall couldn't get a train to Manchester, and she wasn't the only one affected.
I'm not able to be on a panel about tackling poverty in Greater Manchester, along with lots of important meetings. And also my partner isn't able to visit his dad, who's really sick, lives in North Wales. And to be able to visit his dad is really important at the moment. His dad's not well. We're not sure how much time we might have to spend time with him. And so those visits become more and more important.
Now, this interview sounded pretty okay. It sounded quite regular, although there were some sound issues. I don't know if you noticed. And there's a reason for that. Because the lady interviewed, her name is Professor Sarah Marie Hall, and she wrote this on Twitter following that interview. She said, "Why have you misrepresented what I said, BBC Northwest? I was asked if I supported the RMT union strikes. Yes. Why? Cost of living, safety, and right to strike. But you decided to only include me saying I was affected by the strikes. This is not okay, and I would never have participated on those terms." She went on to say, "Edited to make me look like I said the opposite is disingenuous and poor practice. I expect an apology." Now, what happened here? This lady was interviewed. She said that she supported the strikes, and this was edited out of her interview. Now, I don't know if they did it because of time or they deliberately removed references to support for the strike. I hope it's the former and not the latter. I really hope this was a mistake. It was, okay, we had to cut this interview down to a few seconds. It was about 30 seconds. I really hope that was the reason why BBC Northwest did this, because if they removed reference to support for the unions, this is very serious. I understand that the narrative from Grant Shapps and Boris Johnson's government is to say that, look, the general public are against the unions here, and I really hope there isn't a case of them leaning on the BBC to try and find someone who will say, I'm against the union strikes. And if they can't find someone, they will edit out someone saying they actually support the unions. This is not supposed to be happening. I hope this is an oversight. I really do hope that this is not a case of the BBC editing their videos to make it look like this member of the public is not supporting the unions when they actually are. The BBC is well respected all over the world and throughout the UK. This would be a really bad step to take, a really bad road to go down. I really hope, once again, this is a mistake and this is not deliberate. I don't think Professor Sarah has received a response from BBC North, and I checked after this BBC North website, Twitter account, and I didn't see any reference to this, which is concerning. They know that this part was removed. Was it due to time, or was it something a bit more sinister? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. And by the way, I leave a link to both the video and this response from Sarah in the description.